Y'all, it looks like Playboi Carti is in the middle of a meltdown that's got the entire internet glued to the drama. Out of the nowhere, Iggy Azalea decided that she was done keeping quiet, and she lit the match by leaking receipts that hint at Carti's alleged DL fee. And y'all, did she just pull up with the receipts? And while Carti is busy exploding on Iggy for putting his business out there, NickYoung came crashing into the mess with no mercy, clowning Carti like it's a comedy special. And when I tell y'all that fans are shook over this drama, I'm not even kidding. So did Iggy Azalea just expose one of Carti's darkest secrets? And why did NickYoung decide to drag him in front of millions? And more importantly, how is Carti going to recover from being roasted by both his ex and a former NBA star at the same time? This is about to be a hot, stinking mess, so let's break it down. Okay, so one thing about Miss Iggy Azalea, and she's always going to throw some shade at her baby daddy Carti. But this time she went beyond throwing subtle shade and jabs at him. Y'all, it looks like she is straight up hinting that he's on the DL. But that's not the only messy thing she did, because in the video I'm about to show you, she hinted that while they were still dating, he made her do a lot of zesty things to him in the bedroom. Cause you gotta eat the booty like groceries, and if you know what I mean, take a listen.
I'm not gonna lick a guy's butthole. Have butthole.
Wait, that's disgusting. Someone's asked you that before?
Well, they don't mask with words, but there's murder.
They just put their asshole in front of you?
Well, it's like a baby getting their diaper changed.
Wow.
And you know, there's no need for a man to have his legs cocked up like that.
So you've been in that situation?
I just said I have to go to the bathroom. And I did not go back into that environment.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. It's happened to me twice.
What the
And they would, and we...
I would have a man who wants their ass eaten.
Ones that are in front of the camera usually, just know that. If I told you who the arse eaters of this world are.
I gotta know.
Well, actually, we don't know that they're arse eaters.
Yeah.
What are they? They want their arse eaters.
Like, isn't that where your G spot is? That your asshole? You tell me. I mean, I've never got anywhere near that.
I don't know.
She then went on to hint that she left him because of that, and because he was broke and wanted her to do 50-50 with him.
Some of the things can be frustrating. Like, why doesn't she have a man? What's wrong with her? I'm like, nothing's wrong with me. It's just you guys want your buttholes licked, you do crack, and you don't have enough money to be 50-50 with me. That's your problem, not mine.
What is 50-50 with you though? I'm trying to think. 50-50 with you has to be, it's a pretty high standard.
If I had to pay it all, you wouldn't be fuckable, so I don't know what to tell you.
I think a woman shouldn't have to pay for anything. I don't believe in 50-50.
Well, I believe that it's the best I could. Why would I limit? It's just.
Even if you have your own money.
It was pretty obvious that she was referring to Carti, but as y'all can expect, his fan base quickly came for Iggy's head and accused her of lying for clicks and views. One of the loudest voices was DJ Academics, who said on his live stream that Carti isn't gay and accused Iggy of being a bitter baby mama. Here's what he said.
Yo, Iggy, baby girl. You gotta let that girl, you gotta let that hate go, yo. You gotta let that hate go. Carti got way more money than you. Talking about, oh, you gotta make more money because he don't 50. Come on, stop it. I don't know what Carti was with before, but Carti getting to a bag these days. Let that hurt go, baby girl. I know he left you high and dry to play the PlayStation with Lil Uzi. We gotta let that hate go, girl. I know he went and had another kid after you. But you gotta let that hate go, my girl. I know his career been only going up since he left you. You gotta let that hate go, girl. You see, the thing with women, when you start succeeding without them, they try to throw things in the air to bring you down. Oh, he like his ass eaten.
But this is interesting because Academics was one of the first people to tell us that Carti is bisexual. In one of those interviews, he claimed that while Uzi and Carti give off zesty vibes, Uzi is straight, while Carti is bisexual.
I watched Uzi on stage and he's doing like that Beyonce surfboard.
He's wearing
grinding. I'm like,
Dragon Ball Z shoulder pads. It's crazy.
You know, I think him and Carti having like a little gay off is like, yo, wait, you wore a thong? All right, hold up, man. Bring it back over here to me. Let me show you what's really popping. Like, it's kind of crazy. Which, by the way, both of these guys aren't, well, Uzi not gay, but, you know what I mean? And Carti, I've heard he's bisexual. I don't, you know what I mean? but it's hip hop, man.
She was entertaining.
Now, so somehow he was okay for him to call Cardi bi, but it was a problem when Iggy said the same thing? Like, make it make sense, y'all. But y'all know that Iggy has a long history of calling Cardi out because she stays keeping her foot on his neck. For example, when he posted a picture of himself with their son, she called him out for being a deadbeat, saying, "It's cool how you can fit dang near every busy into just one video. Talented." In another video, she also shaded him for having a small you-know-what.
7 inches is, I figured that out the other day.
So the way to look at the
I'm from
inches
Australia.
is this right here. This is an inch.
I'm used to centimeters,
Oh.
so that's why it confuses me a bit. That's
forgot
an
you're from
inch?
Australia.
That's a good way to do
Yeah, that's
it.
an inch.
It would be like 13, 14, 17.
Yeah, you could be right. Maybe that is perfect.
I don't know. I've never taken one, so I wouldn't know.
I don't know if I've taken a 7-inch one or not. I'm not
Oh,
sure.
wow.
Y'all, she has also gone to great lengths to distance herself and their son from Cardi. For example, y'all remember when Kanye West was on that weird rant on Twitter earlier this year, right? When he was beefing with everybody, including Cardi? He brought Cardi and Iggy's son, Onyx, into the situation, saying, "Hey Iggy Azalea, I need to get Onyx vocals on my song, that's my nephew. Oh, and I'ma rap about one of your businesses, the F." Well, she was not about to let her son get dragged into no kind of Kanye mess, and she doubled down on her previous claims about how Cardi was a deadbeat. She wrote, "Yeah, I understand the point you want to make. I say this with kindness and as a mother. Please leave my child out of this. At the end of the day, Jordan has other children, less famous, doesn't matter, but it seems only my son gets harassed in perpetuity about on or behalf of a man who has no relationship with him. Does he read it? No, he's a child. But it creates a digital legacy and an odd situation for him to one day discover and endure in perpetuity from strangers online. Can I please have some peace? Can my son have some peace?" She then hinted that Cardi and Kanye had done some shady stuff together when they were still on good terms, saying, "It's crazy how much I actually know about that man and the things I could say. Thankfully, I'm nice and don't want to involve people who don't deserve to be mixed into this manic episode, but let's keep it cute because I know you send your penis pictures too and the weird fantasies you have share with other men. Most of Hollywood does. It's not a very well-kept secret." And y'all, that was just the first time that she mentioned that Cardi was into some interesting stuff, to say the least. But neither Kanye nor Cardi denied her allegations. Instead, Kanye tried to slut shame her, saying, "I intentionally never smashed Iggy because of Cardi. Oh, and Rocky, oh, and Pusha, oh, and Tyga, oh, and French, oh, and you get the picture." So now he's not only throwing hints on Twitter, but she's full on making some direct allegations. And as wild as that might seem, it's not exactly out of the ordinary because y'all know the allegations about Cardi have been going around for years now. I mean, do y'all remember that time that he was full on kissing a male fan while he was on stage? It looked like he was going in for more kisses, but the fan expertly dodged the second kiss to went in for a manly hug instead. Y'all tell me what you see in this clip. Then there's this other interview where the interviewer asked if he had gone to grow into a place where he was comfortable with who he was. Now, the question had nothing to do with sexuality, but Cardi somehow made it into a sexuality-based question, talking about how he had gay friends and hinting that he might have dated some of them. He said, "I wouldn't give an F because it's like, I love everybody. I don't judge nobody. I have gay friends. I have trans friends. You know what I'm saying? I done dated." And it was like he was trying to come out that closet with a little pinky toe. Because then he quickly caught himself, and that was the last thing that he let hang in the air. But fans put 2 and 2 together, and it wasn't hard to figure out what he meant. In another interview, he claimed that fans weren't paying attention to him because if they were, they would have noticed small hints in his music and lifestyle that would have pointed them in the direction of his real sexuality. In the interview, he said, "I'm not going out my way to have people like, oh, what the F is Cardi on? Is he gay or is he trolling?" He began explaining his aversion to mainstream thinking. "No, bro, I don't give a F. I'm being myself. I hate that I waited so long to just be myself. I wish I could come in like this, but if you look at my career, you can see little signs of that ish. Even if I wasn't wearing all black and all that ish, I always had a glimpse of this. Oh yeah, bro out here, he on some whole other ish. It's always been me from the moment I came into the game. And y'all, don't even get me started on his questionable fashion choices, like the time he wore a whole thong out in public, y'all, and had his bare booty hole on display. Like, he didn't even have to do all that, but it's like he just wanted us to know that he had that thong. Ooh, that thing's so scandalous. But also in his interview, he also talked about making music primarily for women. He said, I love women to death. I feel like I do this ish for women because if the girls like you don't have to give an F about what guys think. Why would you give an F about what guys think if you got 100 girls calling your phone every day? Now at first it was like he was trying to brag about how he didn't have to try to get women, but when you really dig deep into it, it's almost like he was bragging about being one of the girls, if you know what I mean. It's something that we see often with gay men. They have a lot of female friends and consider themselves as part of the girls. Now I'm not gonna say that that's a bad thing, I'm just telling y'all what some people think of Carti's brag. And the interesting thing is that not only is Iggy seeming like she thinks he's gay, Iggy's ex-fiance, NickYoung, also thinks that Carti is sus and might be on the DL. In an interview, Nick advised Carti to come out the closet and just be gay. Take a listen.
At some point, you gotta just come out. You know, it's okay to come out.
Just be gay.
Yeah, just be gay, bro.
It's 2024.
Just be gay, bro.
Just be gay.
Just be gay.
Oh, because he wears all types of weird stuff on his face.
It's like, that's the next step. Like, what you gonna do next? Just
I
kiss
guess
somebody? Like, just be gay, bro. It's okay.
And now that Iggy has fully called out Carti for being gay, let's just say that Nick is enjoying every moment of this. He seemed quite jealous of Carti when he was starting to date Iggy, and he was never shy about throwing shade, even though he was the one who cheated on Iggy with his ex and got her pregnant when he was engaged to Iggy. Now at the end of the day gon' end, and Carti thought he was going to check Iggy, but she flipped that script and left him buried under the receipts. And with NickYoung clowning him in front of the world, Carti's reputation just took a hit that no amount of rage tweeting can fix, and the internet isn't laughing with him, they're laughing at him, and every joke lands like another nail in the coffin. But the real question now is whether Iggy's done or if she's just getting warmed up, because if these are the only few receipts she's letting out, Carti might be one post away from watching his entire image collapse in real time. And if NickYoung keeps piling on, Carti won't just look messy, he'll look like the industry's favorite punchline. But one thing's for sure, two things for certain. This drama isn't cooling off anytime soon, and if Carti can flip that narrative that fast, the next headline we see about him won't be just about music, it'll be about how his own ex and his own peers dragged him straight out of the spotlight.